And welcome to Good Morning RPG. My name is Leia. This is Matt, and welcome to Wednesday.
Welcome to
Thursday.
Wednesday. It looks, my screen's really dark today. Don't know why, but oh well.
It is super dark.
I don't know
Did you
why.
forget a light? Oh, we got a hydrate but normal like already.
I did not.
Camel calling us out, telling us to drink our liquids.
I know it's a fucking dig because you called me out for the water thing. I'm all zazzed. Wait, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We got ow. Oh, okay. I have a story about why that hurt so violently bad as well. From last week.
What did you just do?
I bumped my elbow, but my elbow is very, very sore right now, and I have a story as to why, but we'll get to that in a sec. Oh my fucking god, that hurts so badly. Oh. You know what? You know what?
What?
More hydration! Okay, so, alright. The coffee's really hitting today.
Okay.
I also,
All right,
so, all right,
okay. It's like I love how it's like I log in and we're talking for like, you know, the first couple of minutes and I'm like, I'm sorry, Matt, I'm gonna be really quiet. I got the sad. And now I'm like filled with beans.
Yeah, good.
This is what you do to me.
I love being a catalyst for energy, and if I can impart that into other people, that is basically the Goku equivalent of an energy spirit bomb, and I'm all for it.
Cannot be
anime
sad
shit.
with you.
Yeah. Good.
Compliments. I just complimented Matt.
I think you
he
might.
Makes it.
Actually, no. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Beans.
Don't give me another one. I've got some noise coming from you, and I don't know what it is.
It could be. Okay. I have a fan right next to me, or like I have an AC next to me.
It might be that coming through every now and then.
Sometimes
it's okay.
I know it's been very quiet. I always tend to check. Leia is the bestest best friend, and I love her, and she's amazing. Yep.
That's true,
also,
though.
I know how to make you divorce your crazy ex-wife.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
If you got a crazy ex-wife, you just get in touch with Leia. She'll get the divorce.
Just realized my phone was like just sitting there, and I was like, hang on. If I get some like message from someone, that'll just come up.
Are you secretly married? I'm pretty sure we talked about this.
Are you secretly married? I didn't know that.
No. Hey, no crazies in the life right now. That is a good thing.
No crazies in the life.
But Leia, you can't be sad. You have an amazing conversation coming up. I do. I've had some pretty amazing conversations so far. Matt, as I was saying, I had the sad, and then I talked to Matt, and I no longer had the sad. It was a very good conversation.
Okay, well, speaking of resolving the sad, chat, we have a legitimate ask of you today, then. Do you want to do that?
Ooh.
Up to you.
Wait, what are we doing?
I'm asking for your consent to ask the thing that you were talking about earlier, and I was like, we could get chat to possibly help with us because they've seen us play and or DM. And who maybe have played with us. Can if you want. You don't have to.
I don't remember having that conversation, but we could totally have that.
Okay, well,
No, a model conversation, I mean. Yeah. Are we going for it, Chemmel? Are we going for it? We doing it? We doing it? Are we making the moves? I got Games Workshop's phone number. I got their phone number. I'm ready to call them and be like, you got this model?
You got it? You got this model?
Come pick it up.
Do you have like Element? Do you have a place that does like 10% under retail or anything like Element Games or that kind of thing?
Not really. I don't have a ton of like game shops near me. I have one that's like 45 minutes away. But they are like a comic and gaming, so they don't have like a lot of specialized stuff.
That's fair.
There is a game shop that's closer to me, but I refuse to go to them because they're shitbags.
Yeah.
And also, it feels like their Warhammer wall is always empty.
That could be that they might be selling it under retail. Either way, do what you need to do.
I don't want to give them money because they're shitbags.
That's fair. Don't give them shitbag money. Why the fuck can't I log in on Twitter?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because I'm already fucking logged in. That's why.
Oh, Chemmel, I hear you. I gotta get new tires. That's why I've been working real hard to try and make make the monies. I need new tires on my car.
We just
before winter.
We literally before this. That's probably why I've got more beans than normal. We went and took Jess's car in for a service.
Ooh. It gets serviced.
Huh?
What? Nothing.
Oh, you're making a sex joke. Yeah. The car's getting fucked real good. Oh, yeah. Gonna get the mechanic to stick their dick in the exhaust pipe. Clean it out. Real good.
Oh, my God. Gamer Junkie needs a new car. Don't you always? I love you.
So I got some inheritance from my grandmama passing, and my mum was like, you could buy a new car with that if you've just paid off your loan. I'm like, just because I've paid off the car loan does not mean I need to buy a new car. It means that I don't have debt. They're two separate entities that exist side by side, not one regards the other. Because otherwise, it's the same situation as my fucking phone, where when the plan runs out, I'm like, I want a new one. And that's a dumb idea. Why do I do that? I don't know. It's because I want the new phone, mostly because the battery dies after 2 years. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Gamer Junkie.
I'm going to riz that.
So what are you talking about?
I'm going to riz that vehicle. Speaking of riz, I'm going to riz that vehicle. Did that come through?
Yes.
Okay,
I heard that.
Because we have a Discord soundboard and I put the Riz one on there.
Like how I also get another, like, an emoji in my...
I don't like the emoji coming up. Yeah. Because if you do it, it'll pop up an emoji for me, and I freaking hate that. I also have this one that's going to fucking annoy everybody listening to this.
Oh my God. I heard that while I was away.
Yeah.
Stop.
No worries. Thank you for stopping in, Gamer Junkie.
Have a good one, Gamer Junkie. What do you want? What do you want?
I'm gonna ready for work.
You gonna get ready for work? Look at this. 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 Tanith, first and only. Look at this nerd we made. Tanith, first and only.
Did you make that?
Dweeb. No, it's actually my partner got it for him for his birthday.
Hey, that's cute. Okay.
Yeah,
How do we?
cute.
How do you fucking do a review link for you? I don't know how.
Oh, I have to.
You have
I
to
have
generate
to give
it.
you the review.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So.
I have to give you the link.
Chat, we need your help. Leia has just started listing herself on Start Playing Games as a professional GM. Yes, just doing the fucking thing, yeah. Because she's a good GM. Now, what we need is, it's usually good to have a few reviews on the website. And if you have played with Leia or have seen Leia play or GM, would it be okay, and you do... The thing is that there's one step that you need to do and delete your account or whatever afterwards, but it does want you to like sign up for an account in order to make a review. Now, see if you can just like do it, put it in and then just delete the account or whatever, but we would really appreciate it, and Leia would really appreciate it because it gets her a head start in her games, and you can also start fucking booking Leia as a professional GM to play in games with you in an American time zone. What is this? Split the party is fucking everywhere. But
actually, I found out when it's actually you can request time zone or like
you can.
So the time zones get translated.
However,
so you will see my availability in whatever time zone you are in.
I was about to say,
which is very cool.
They could request you for a time zone as well from memory. However, you don't have to do that. You don't have to get up at 3 a.m. to play with the Aussies in the evening. Because that is, you know, look, pay Leia like $100 US an hour and she'll get up at 3 a.m. to play D&D with you. Otherwise, it'll be much cheaper if you go in her time zone. Because that's what I do. If someone's like, I want you to travel like 2 hours out of Melbourne, I'm like, you're going to be paying for it. I will do it, but you're going to be basically paying for a day rate. Because that's just smart. Let's just say that. But Leia, do you have that review link ready to go?
I sent it to you.
Oh, you sent it to me. I thought you were just going to put it in chat.
Oh, no, I can put it in chat.
Yeah, you do it. You do it. It's your thing.
I do it. I'll do it.
But yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do it.
Leia,
so,
please give Leia a review if you can. I know I'm going to be doing it. You know, just give Leia a little bit of review on how she does it. to get around the fact that if you haven't played with her, just pretend you I don't know. Just don't just say she's good at what she does. Just say she's really professional every time I've been around her, and it's been a great game every time. That's it's nondescript. But
yeah.
We just need to get her over the line, and then she'll start getting many more reviews from the game she's playing. I know that if you run some free games as well on the site, I did some for Open D&D, and I got like 5 more reviews that way. It's like giving people a taste, and then someone afterwards did go like, hey, do you want to play more? And then the group didn't get together. But it's a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it costs you nothing. Just help Leia out in the start of her professional GMing journey. She's already a professional.
Oh my god.
Also, Nethus Nile. Thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Yeah, no, Leia's just starting off her professional GM journey. Officially on the thing, she's already a professional GM. Let's face it, you've been to cons that Wizards of the Coast invited you to. Like, that's a thing.
Yes, I've worked for Wizards of the Coast, guys. That's got to make me count for something.
In 2 different capacities, no doubt. You've done painting and GMing, so it's just only natural that you would go up on the other website.
Yeah.
It's just they make you start from nothing, and then you got to do all the stuff, and we just need a Kickstarter a little bit. So if you can give a review, aces.
I super appreciate it.
While you're at it,
because
while you're at it, check out her profile, book her a game. She's just getting some templates up to get some reviews or requests in. One of my longest standing campaigns that is coming to an end at the end of this year has been a 2.5-year, no, almost 3-year Pathfinder game. I got it through Start Playing Games. I also did a year-long Warhammer Wrath and Glory campaign. Sometimes you don't even need to have the listing up. People will just DM you.
So I will, I'll give everybody a sneak peek. So the template that I just got approved for my Start Playing game is this bad boy.
Oh, is it the Grecian theme?
Ignore that this is the Grecian style game. It's called Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. It's basically Dungeons and Dragons in ancient Greece. So
that sounds rad.
Dragons and centaurs.
Dungeons and deities and dragons.
Dungeons and deities. Yep. It's gonna be super cool. I'm gonna be playing. It's gonna be a late night. I shouldn't say late night. It'll probably be like an hour before right now. Until 2 hours. I think it's gonna be a 2-hour game. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Little 2 hour.
And I'll be posting that tomorrow. So.
And then chat.
2-hour session.
I'm all for one for paying for people, like getting people to know their worth and pay for this. And I'm sorry to put you on the spot for this, Leia. But chat. I'm not gonna make you answer this, Leia. But chat. If you were to play a game with Leia, like on a per player buy-in basis, what would you think would be fair in US dollars to join a game like that? If you, like, hypothetical, what would you be happy doing at that level to join a game, Leia's DMing in the Odyssey of the Dragon Lords on a weekly, bi-weekly? What's your schedule?
It's gonna be weekly.
Weekly, so they... Bang
oh
on.
My God.
Bang on. Fucking told you. Told you. I told you. Oh. My God, we excited Leia so much that her Discord has frozen. You still there, Leia? Oh my! Oh, it was my internet. It was my internet. I apologize. I'm getting a lot of drop frames.
Stopped.
It was my internet, it seems. Oh no! Did the stream? Oh, the stream's all. Stream's back. The stream's all back. Okay.
Stream's back.
Stream's back.
All right.
It froze for a little bit.
$25 per session. Wow.
That's what I was saying. That's it,
20
man.
to 25.
That's it. I think you can. And you said that's like roughly 40 Australian. I'm usually charging about. Depends on what they want, but my average rate's about $45 to $50 a person Australian.
Yeah.
On average, if you want something like a birthday party or you want something else, it does go up from there. If you're a team building thing, you get team building rates. But if you're doing like a weekly game, that's the range.
Matt is trying to make a point because I said that I am setting this game up for $15 per game per person.
I still think you should because you're committing to it. So it is a 2-hour. It is a 2-hour session.
I set it up to be 2 hours at max, 2.5. If like we're like super in the weeds with something, I would go to 2.5. And it would be weekly.
So
I feel like $15 per week. It's not too bad.
That's keeping on the affordable range. It's just that I know that from my experience, when I go into $15, I was undercharging myself. Because you don't need, if you're a good DM, I don't use a VTT myself. Like, I don't use one at all. I use screen sharing or Owlbear Rodeo or something like that, and everyone's happy. No one's complaining, because I asked them, like, are you guys good with this? And some people also don't want to control their minis on the stream. Like, you get a lot of new players who are like, I don't understand this, I'm just happy for you to do it.
So Niall says, if I'm writing a brand new story or game, then I'll charge more. But if I'm running an already written one, then I'll charge more.
That's the other thing.
Minimum wage you're charging, though.
You gotta charge more than minimum wage.
Our minimum wage here, though, in the States, $7.25.
Okay, but
an hour.
But okay,
that's minimum wage.
Okay, so we're coming from a place where the standard of living is different. And our minimum wage is at least $24 an hour. So you should be, you're talking to the people who value your time. Even, our minimum wage is still not livable, and it's $24 an hour, if that's anything to go by. Don't charge American minimum, charge Australian minimum, and then you'll be good.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not joking. That is the minimum wage.
We will claw you out of your trauma of your minimum wage, and we will make you at least pay you our minimum wage.
I just want people at my I just want people to show up. This is my first game.
Oh, 20. Is it? Oh, have we actually nailed what 15 USD is? Okay, fair enough. Look, fair enough. $15 US is 24. I still think you should be. Actually, if it's 15, look. The reason why I'm pushing for higher and higher is because I know you can do it and I know you're good at it. And number two, this is a freelance gig. You're paying your own taxes, which means you need to add a percentage on top of that. And then you are paying your own retirement. You are paying your own gear, which you have to claim your tax for. So on top of all of that, you need to be charging the minimum wage if you want to be paid the $15. So that's where I'm coming from. And on average,
I love you all to death.
On average, you are charging for a premium recreational service. You should be charging as such because you can. Realistically, are you going to be doing more than one game a day? If the answer is no, you need to get paid for a day. Which means?
You're proving more than minimum wage. You charge $20 minimum for it to be worth your time.
There you go.
All right. I get the point.
I'm aggressively supporting you because you're in my industry and you deserve it.
I get it. Yeah. Leia will charge. I will move it up to 20.
There you go.
But again,
there you go.
I'm just like, what? There you go. What? 20, in my opinion, $25 should be your normal price. So the problem, I went to a little bit of a seminar for this website, and they gave kind of the metrics of like $25 is like the highest that a lot of people will end up paying. So not a lot of people will end up getting that. I'm trying to stay in the I want to bring in more people. I know. I'm brand new at this. I would love. So I have on my website that I will hydrate but no like. On the website I have written, if you request a game with me, I'm charging you $25 a head.
Yeah.
Like that is you requesting something for me to do special because I chose the game and I'm already mostly prepped for it because
Okay, so
that's what I was justifying the $15 per head for.
I get you.
It's because I'm already.
If we're gonna make another comparison for someone on the website in our space, a ROM's charging about $45 to $50 a player.
But a ROM is a ROM.
Are you not a ROM's friend and a colleague?
I have conversed with him a total of 3 times ever.
I think.
And he plays with people like Devin Rue and shit. Like.
Hold on, motherfucker. What did we just talk about in pre-show?
I don't remember. I'm so stressed out right now.
I'm sorry. We could. Would you want to stop talking about it? We can.
No, I'm just like, I don't know. What did we talk about before pre-show?
Okay, so spoiler for January next year. Leia and I are planning another show. And some of the people that Leia has literally been to their house in the past fucking week has said they're possibly keen to be on it. Someone who is, I don't know, where are they? We don't have to say exactly who they are, but like, well, in terms of you're like people that Aram knows, motherfucker, people that you know as well.
It's two people who used to work for Wizards of the Coast.
Exactly, dude. You're the same level as Aram. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. That's why.
I actually found out that one of my friends who used to work for Wizards of the Coast thinks he got blacklisted from working with them because he was one of the first people that mentioned that Drow didn't have to be evil in one of the previous editions, and they wrote an entire chapter on it, and Chris Perkins was like, yeah, we're not going with that, and cut the entire chapter.
Well,
I learned that over the weekend. I was like, wow.
See, Nethys Nile, I charge 35 per player per session. I run mostly tables of one-shots up to 6 per player. 35 a player is 20 to 25 US. I'm usually going at, so the reason why I'm charging a little higher is because I'm typically doing like the Platinum Edition games, or I'm accounting for fuel because I usually go to people's houses. I've also been DMing like that for a few years, and I'm doing the raising your rate because you're getting more experience, and I'm playing 7 games a week, and I need more time.
That's kind of where like I'm coming from. That's again why I'm like I'm just starting with the $15. I know I mentioned this in pre-show. I'm starting with the $15 because this is like gonna be the first time that I'm running for complete strangers. I have no idea who these people are. I have basically no VTT experience, so a lot of it is going to be theater of the mind.
That's okay.
But like, because I am working with complete strangers and I have no idea how I'm going to do with this, I'm also entirely I'm completely scared to do this stream game in January, but I'm gonna fucking do it.
No, you gotta do it. You gotta. The best way to do a stream. The best way to do a stream game I've found is to just run in screaming, pretending you know what you're doing, and letting your players support you as best they can. That's
basically what I'm gonna do, and then I'm like work up to it, because like it's the same thing with when I started painting miniatures. I charged $25 for custom painted miniatures. Wow. Now. I just told Matt that I just finished a commission where I was not paid less than $50 for a custom painted miniature per, I think it came out to be like $250 because that was like, you know, how many people were in the group. And I just got paid for that.
Sorry.
So yeah, that's like the, you know, I'm working up to it. I'm getting better. I'm like in retrospect, yes, I have 13 years of TTRPG experience, but I only have 6 years in DMing, and that is for people who are my friends that I am used to playing around. And let me have this, damn it.
No. Only because counterpoint, George has just started doing pro DMing as well. He said, what's your rate? What do you charge? And I immediately gave him my nearly most up to recent rate, which is the $45 a player thing. And he's immediately got gigs. He's got one every 2 weeks, and he's about to get another one. And people want to do it. So I think go with the higher end of your rate, like legitimately. I think people will pay it. You're also a personality and a streamer, and you have proven examples that, and this is how I get gigs sometimes, I link to Split the Party, and they can literally see an example of my work on stream, link some of that in your Start Playing profile, and you have a resume already done for you. And then
I do have a couple of saved things from Velkenweave.
Yep.
So like I was recommended, somebody had recommended that I save links to cool stuff that my character did, so that I had like a streamer's profile. So I think I've got a couple of those links. But again, that's 100. Me as a player, not me as a DM. Like,
well, pretty soon we're gonna have some clips of you DMing. And then for now, the reviews are there. But you can literally just say like, I DM through myself on streams, and I also work with Split. You know, literally just name drop whatever you need to in there. I just do the 20 to 25, please.
Okay, I will charge $20. I will change my template. I will charge $25. Yeah. I have to go use the restroom really quick, so I'm gonna walk away from it.
That's all right. I linked you.
Start painting, damn it.
I've been preparing. I've linked you a free VTT that is drag and drop if you want it as well.
I tried that. I didn't like it. I
only rarely use it. This is for people who won't not let me use a VTT. I just kind of forced myself.
So I don't like it because a lot of the maps that I have, especially for the one that I am going to be running, they already have the grid on it.
Yes.
And you cannot make the grids match up.
Oh, you can. You can.
I tried for like 2 hours to get it to work. So
if you know the grids on the map, you can type in exactly those grids and it'll match.
Because you can also change the size of the map, which is, anyways, it got funky. I started working on Table Plop, which is also free.
What is that?
Well, so I actually, at some point, I need to get you, I'm going to send you the link and see if you can work with it, because I want to see if it actually works. Because I don't know. I just see what I see, and I want to see what, like, somebody, if I were to give you the link, I want to know what they see.
Okay.
So it was something I wanted to do on our Tuesday mornings, but
we keep
pushing it back because you've got pack stuff to work on, and I don't want to stress you out. So.
That's fair. I appreciate that. I definitely did.
Camel, ask your question. Get us off topic so I can paint something. But I'm going to the bathroom really quick.
I think everybody should go on that website and tell Leia that she's fantastic and should be charging at least $25 an hour. And I know I keep pushing for the higher price, but she's worth it. She's fucking worth it. I just think it's gonna be. I think it'll be good. Everybody go higher. Chamel, what is your question? I also have a couple other things that I should have been getting onto by now, but we got into pretty heated territory there. Look, we're also, you know, she'll charge what she wants to charge. We can't, you know, I can't tell her to do it if she doesn't feel comfortable doing it, but we can support her. Also, I bought a shitload of dice for PAX. Oh, that's a great question. Okay, as a player, how do you get into being a player in streamed games? Because you're curious to try but don't know how to start it, or if you have your attributes. Okay, for one, yes, you do have the attributes because you just scream into the void pretending you know what you're doing. You know, in that classic male mindset of false confidence that we tend to have as people with egos. Okay, so to look out, okay, Twitter. Twitter not as good anymore, but look on all social medias for like D&D casting calls. There will be people who are looking to cast for shows, and I will say this now, the easiest way to do it is don't limit yourself to the circle of direct people you know. Go everywhere, like just look. If you will find a game, and you will find people that are looking to play on stream, even if they're not on a channel that is doing stuff frequently, you're still doing it and practicing because that's the best way to do it. So Chamel had a question, Leia, of you had your earphones in? Did you have your earphones in?
Yes, I did.
Okay, sweet. So if you heard that, what are your thoughts?
So my thoughts are kind of along the lines of yours. Just keep an eye out for anybody who does any kind of streaming.
You'll be trolling that media.
It doesn't have to be anybody that you're really associated with. I think it was just like through random circumstance that I happened to get cast for the 2 shows that I was in. I did a guest performance with Band of Badgers, which was just something I signed up for while I was doing other Band of Badgers stream stuff. And then I literally, what was it? The friend who might be in our January game had asked me, because he was DMing for another stream, he's like, hey, I need somebody that I know to come play this game. and you just keep your ear, like, eventually it'll happen. And I
get to the ground.
I'll be honest, the first time I streamed, I was terrified. I hardly said anything during my first stream. I think that's why I'm so desperate to play Vaesen again, is like because I want a redemption arc.
The other thing is that doing any of it is it's, you know, it's a commitment, and you got to really commit to the time. You got to really consider really consider what time you want to put in, and what time is enough or too much. Like, is it a one-shot situation? A lot of people are looking for campaigns. So consider how much you can do on the regular, because people are going to expect commitment in a courtesy professional way. It's like, you don't have to be there for every single one of them, but it is, you know, it's nice to do that because that they're putting on a show basically, and you know, they're putting in, from a producer side, they're putting in a lot of hard work. So making sure that you can support them as much as you can by being on time and committing to the full run, so they don't have to alter things. That kind of stuff is important, effectively. Is that correct?
But yeah, like Matt said, just like keep your ear down to the ground about stuff that people are looking for casting for, and just put yourself out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of funny being on the other side of that, as like being somebody who's like, I want to run a game and I'm looking for players.
Totally different ball game.
I don't know. I feel like I've reached out to a couple of people, and I don't know. People are weird.
People are weird. It's yeah, casting for a show is hard in its own right. It's a different beast. But like it is what it is. It's a whole undertaking on its own, and I would say think about what you want to do and how you want to do it, and then find like, you know, literally you got to make a plan. You got to strategize on how to do that. God, what else is going on? You may see that I've got a bunch of stickers now on the table. What I was trying to bring up was, if you see me around PAX, I've just ordered like a shitload, like an utter shitload of like little just cheap dice bags. And I'm going to have, I don't know, a bunch of sets to give out over the weekend. And I'm going to make little dice baggies. I'm going to put a sticker in each one. So it'll be like a little surprise bag. You get a little split the party sticker of a parody logo. So I've got Dragon Ball Z. I've got a One Piece. I've got a Taco Bell. I've got a Grand Theft Auto. I got a Naruto one. I got a regular one. And I've also got another one that's coming across the screen right now that you'll only get at PAX if you specifically ask for it. And then wow, we have a really big delay at the moment.
I'm sorry. These guys are gonna make me cry.
What? What's going on?
Somebody already left me a review.
Yeah,
you
see?
guys, I know who you are.
Yeah, see? Good. Book layer for the games. She's lovely.
You guys.
But yes, yes, Alex, I have been allowing people to reserve some specific ones. So would you like a Taco Bell? I can label this one Alex. Look right here. Look right here, bud. Appreciate you.
Oh, crap.
Alex the Trash. And this is specifically your sticker now in my shitty handwriting. Yeah, there you go, bud. That's your one. Would you like to choose a color of dice? They come with a little baggie. Yeah, so we got stickers for PAX. I'm going to give away... Basically, I'm going to get little dice bags. I'm going to put a set of dice in them. And you're going to get a sticker. And it's going to have like a split the party card in there and like a DM for hire card. Because effectively, they're basically like little branding bags. But I'm also going to give them to friends because they're going to like... They'll like the sticker and the dice.
Oh, man. I should have, you know... I should have sent... I have so much stuff left over from my shop. I have in like an entire tub of just dice keychains that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with.
Send them to me. I'll put them in these little baggies for the next convention.
That could be so cool.
Yeah, put your card in it as well, and I'll get a bunch done. Or better yet, send me the design of the card, and I'll just order them because it's easier to do that than paying shipping.
Oh yeah, that might be that'd be a good idea.
But yeah, George is setting up a little thing for his DM for Hire stuff as well, and he's gonna hopefully put a little card in there too. But yes, these are the parody logos that I made. Some of them on stream. I think I remember doing this Naruto one on stream with everybody. And maybe the Grand Theft Auto. I did some of these on stream. I can't remember what I did, but I have since gone away and made a bunch. My favorite's the Dragon Ball one because it's these are all like circular stickers as well. So they're not all just like big square slabs. They're rounded ovals like this.
I love how creative you are, Matt.
I get dumb memes in my head.
The coolest. You just think of the coolest stuff.
Yeah. Well, I had them all made, and I was like, I gave away a regular Split the Party circular one last year, and then I gave away what I call, I'm just going to bring it up on screen one more time, the spicy one from last year, and people wanted the spicy one so fervently that I ordered triple the amount this time instead. So out of all the stickers, the secret spicy one actually is the most...
I like the secret spicy one.
Yeah, I do too. It's funny. The main logo has the most, and the spicy one has the second most, and then the rest all have I think the rest of them is 20 each of the rest, except the Naruto one, because I didn't. It's, you know, it works, but I don't like that it's on the white background, and I don't like how I think it would look better on a background that like mimics the other two, like the Dragon Ball, the other two anime ones. So I only ordered 10. So the Naruto one, even though is the one that is my least favorite, is the most one that there's the least in existence of. Blah, 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 blah. Exclusive. Marketing. No, it's not the bouncing DVD logo, but I can... Hold on. I'm writing that down because it's fucking funny.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make a... So on my list as well is to make a Baldur's Gate 3 logo.
Ooh.
Bouncing DVD logo is now on there. And what else should I make? I've got a My Hero Academia one on the list I want to do. That one's gonna be hard. You wouldn't fudge a dice roll. Oh, fuck yeah! You wouldn't fudge a dice roll. That's very fucking funny. Starfield. I'm not big on Starfield. I don't know. Is that because it's not relevant, or it's not like... I'm gonna make you wouldn't fudge a dice roll. That's fucking funny. Also, would anyone like to buy these as merch or anything like that? Because I just made these stupidly, and I could totally put them on like a thing if you want like a sticker sheet or something. Or like, you know, individuals. They're already made, you know? It's like, if people want them, I should just... Yeah. I should put them out there, including the aforementioned spicy one.
Oh no! I started painting this and now I can't put it down because it's circular.
It's I don't know. I made these for fun, but they, you know, I like doing a lot of stupid things for fun that could also people like, you know. I'm definitely gonna make you wouldn't fudge a dice roll, and I think I might make that a shirt because that's fucking funny. That's good, right? Chamel, that's you got something. That's a nugget. That's a good nugget. That's a good little nugget.
Some good beans.
Yeah, I'll make that. Okay. So, if you see me at PAX, come get some dice. I'm not charging for these. I just, you know, they cost like $1 for this many. Well, $1, no, as in like 26 sets for a dollar each. I think. Maybe it was $2 each. It was about $40 for all of them. It's not that expensive. And I bought 2 sets, you know? I bought lots of dice. So there's 52 dice sets in here. So if you're one of the 52 people who wants a dice set at PAX, 51 now, actually. Alex has one reserved. Anyone else want me to write and reserve one? You can only... I will say you can only have one, because I can't just give them all out. But would anyone like a specific one? And I'll write your name on the back of it. Fuck it. Anyone who subs as well and is also at PAX, you can have one. There you go. There's your incentive to have more than one. Otherwise, you get one freebie.
Throwing that fancy sub out there.
Oh, it is September, so you know. Advertisement. Harping for Twitch, sucking Twitch's dick. September.
Or
clip that.
You could sub to our Patreon.
Or you could sub to the Patreon, or we did talk about possibly having a new goal because we noticed Leia's webcam is dying. So I can't alter the Ko-fi goal without deleting it.
Slowly kicking the bucket.
Yes, it has for the past few streams started giving us signs that it is not for this world pretty soon. And what I was going to say, Leia, is Split the Party can put some money towards it, and then maybe we'll do like a tip jar goal or something for an emergency replacement if it actually starts going down the drain.
Yeah.
I can't change the Ko-fi goal for the Power Rangers art. However, I don't think we're also going to meet that for the end of the series, so we're going to forward that cash to the Teens in Space one that we're doing in November.
Yeah.
So that money is not just going to whatever, it's still going towards art.
I could also, though, if...
trying to find this. Sorry, go on.
If you guys want to play D&D with Leia,
there you go. Directly support Leia.
If you book some stuff for me, I can buy a new webcam.
That's also
or
true.
Or buy new tires.
Yeah, that's also true. Where's this?
New tires.
Gold
for my car. I have so many things that need to be done that I have not done.
Oh yeah?
That need to be done. So I had to repaint this back because I realized that I hadn't painted it all the way. I thought I was going to be able to work. No, I should be able to. No. Hold on. Maybe.
Why is that not working properly? I'm going to put...
Excuse me.
Sorry to just completely go down the monetary hole for a moment. It was just while we were remembering it. I can't...
It happens.
I also can't find the other thing I needed to find. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to find the correct box for the goal.
Oh. Let's see if I still need to fill this hole in the back of Lilith's head. I have yet to do. Let's see if I can do it with this green stuff. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay. Yes, the monetary hole. All right, there it is. It is not at 48%. That is incorrect.
Well, the problem is we want to be paid. We have to live and pay our taxes.
Yeah.
You know, get our car serviced and
doing all that
whatnot.
Stuff.
We have to be fucking adults.
How do I reset this goal?
I have no idea.
It's saying it's already half done, but I don't... Look, I'm going to just set it at that, and that way the goal doesn't look like it's mostly done. There we go. Sure, why not? There we go. Okay. God, what is the last thing? If you're at PAX as well, we got our panel schedule up over on the Twitters. So go check that out.
It looks super fun. You guys have to take lots of pictures for me.
Yeah.
So I can go vicariously. I was holding onto those horns and they're very stabby.
Alright. I suppose I should also do some painting.
I suppose. It's like, you know, the only reason we're here.
What do you mean the only reason? The only reason? I'm hanging out with my friends.
Those are not okay, I said those words, but that's not what I meant.
But that's what you said.
Like, the most the most neurodivergent answer ever. It's like, I know I just said those words. You know how many times I've said something offensive and been like, look, that is not how I meant it to come out of my mouth.
Yeah. Fucking.
Or like I've said something mean to my partners. I'm like, I know that sounded really mean, but I didn't mean it that way.
I also forgot. I've got these ones to specifically promote Chapter 5, and I really like this one as well. This one's a vinyl sticker, so anything that's the white on the outside is actually clear.
Ooh.
Split the Party Chapter 5.
I like that. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Sorry, I've got about 10 of these as well. These are also more less because it cost a fair bit more to get them like die cut like this. But yeah, a little vinyl sticker, so you can see here. They'll look like that. They'll be like just the logo on whatever you want to put it on. If you can see that there. On me fingy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yes. Fun. Fun to make parody logo. It dingles the serotonin to have something silly like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep painting this guy. Oh. God. I wish you luck and well in your DMing.
What's the sign call?
Howdy doody, Simo.
Hey, Simo.
How you doing? I don't know where to put my phone.
Don't know how this stuff is gonna react with resin. Fingers crossed.
It should be right. It's green stuff, is it?
It's this like liquid green stuff. I don't know if you've had any experience with this.
I do actually. I have some. It's fine. I don't think it reacts badly. Do I need to clean this guy?
I don't think I don't think it reacts badly either. I'm just like, I hope this, like, I can smooth it out enough that it doesn't look like shit.
Sick. Well, oh my god, stimulate your senses. I can't read that. Still sick like last week, but on the mend, everything has disappeared. Ooh. Except for a shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jess was sick for about 2 weeks a while ago. Not COVID, thankfully, but it's like a viral cough anyway. So she's just got like the stubborn, dry cough that won't go away.
Ooh.
I also didn't get sick at all, so we knew it wasn't like anything bad after a few days. It's just that stupid freaking viral cough. Okay.
I think after my partners and I had the flu those couple of months ago, that's what, like, my partner had to deal with a cough for like forever.
Yeah, it's not great.
Hate that.
Okay, so I need to do some. You want to know a fun fact that we found out over the weekend? So I was painting this dreadnought. Here's one I prepared earlier. So I was painting this big sucker, right? I'm doing a salamander's color scheme for him because I really like the nice green that they have. My favorite green. I'm actually using the two thin coats version, so it is less like how I like it. but it's still gorgeous in its own right. If it would focus. So that's the guy there. But if you can see any of the silver on this model, that's actually the Army Painter Speed Paint Metallic. And even though it's like a contrast type paint, it works. It works over a black base coat.
Okay.
Like 2 coats of that, or 1 and a bit coats, covered it fully, but it still did the contrast paint thing, where it sunk into recesses and all that. It was really weird.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Interesting.
I was very surprised. I didn't know that was a function of those paints. And then here's a Terminator I was also just doing in the same style. He's a funky little guy. Nice green boy.
Ooh.
Just a nice evergreen kind of color scheme on that armor. But yeah, odd, in short. Ooh, I can use this thing today. I'll bust out my little washers.
Ugh.
Bust out my little washers rack today. This is that same guy that I bought my paint racks from, and he's just like, here, have a wash rack. I was like, sick. Well, it's not a wash rack. It's just a dropper bottle rack for your desk, but they don't, they're not going to fall over that easily. And I'm going to be... I think I should I panel line wash in a contrast? Oh, I don't have the contrast up here. Well, I've answered my own question. As it should be, Simo. As it should be. Oh, sorry, not Simo. Salami Man. As it should be.
Damn it.
Our vibe, though, is like relaxed chaos at the same time. When I eventually buy my Space Elf Pirates, I was going to do them in amber and black, so I'm excited because I think those colors will look amazing. Do you mean like a Tau Ochre amber, or do you mean like more of like a terracotta-y? Like, what kind of amber? That sounds really nice.
All right, I hate this stuff. Hate it, hate it, hate it.
The only thing I don't like about dropper bottles is that when you're using a dilute paint, like a wash, you don't need to dilute it on a wet palette. Moot, as it were.
So I have that because I've got the game paints and the game paint washes come in dropper bottles.
Yeah, all these 2 thin coats ones are too.
I use one of these.
Yeah, I don't know if I...
One of these little like dishes. This is awesome.
I thought I had one somewhere.
Get off!
Somewhere between a yellow and an orange. Yeah, I've got kind of one here. So do you mean like kind of like these colors? It's like an ochre-y yellow-orange.
God, got fucking green stuff everywhere now.
Like
Shit.
this, like this, Chemmel? Because those ones, if you're looking for a... Okay, so looking at my handy-dandy conversion chart, Manticore Ochre and Cerberus Brown, that's literally... So, that's actually the, do you know the yellow Tau Sept color? The ochre-y one? It's that. It's literally those colors with that color. I would say they'd be your best bet. Tau Light Ochre and Ungor Flesh are those ones. It brings up a color sprue. Yeah. I don't have one of those. Oh, yes I do. Aha! Ha 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 ha. I need a haircut. My fringe was all over my face. Yeah, it's a nice color. All right, I found a little sauce container, like a takeaway sauce container that I shall use.
All right, I don't know what this back piece is supposed to look like.
Oh, weird and cloudy. Reminder to self, don't lick the brush with these washes. These ones taste real bad. I'm not joking on how bad these taste.
Why? You gotta make sure that all of the paint is off your brush before licking.
Sometimes I just want to give it a good lick, you know?
Don't we all?
I was going to make a real bad joke just then, but I won't. All right, so today I'm going to be doing some panel lining. No worries, Salami Man. Thank you again for stopping in as always. Love seeing you here.
Thank you. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for coming. Oh yeah, panel lining.
These like little spine bits. I gotta meticulously.
Who's fucking dingling me. Sorry if that's coming through on stream.
I don't hear anything.
Where's that even coming from? Bagger off. Also, if you're in the Discord server, wish Brendan a happy birthday today.
Ooh, it's Brendan's birthday.
It's Brendan's birthday!
Am I painting on screen? I am. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to
Hey,
go
Wolfie.
those.
How you doing, bud? Pretty good.
Hey, Wolfie.
I don't want to start shit again, but oh, you know, just telling Leia that she should be charging what she's worth. Sorry. I'll stop.
Hey, y'all. It was great hanging out with you. I'm gonna head out. Just, you know, my co-host being a shitbag.
I'm trying to support.
Stop. I love you. I can't even be mad at you. I can't even be mad.
Cause you know we're right.
I know you're right. I don't have confidence.
That's why we're doing it for you. Yes, I talked to Wolfie about marketing stuff, and he's helping a lot, like a lot with like the anxiety of like, am I doing enough? Am I, you know, are we going in the right direction? And he's very, very supportive with that, and it helps so much. So, you know,
I need a Wolfie.
I know.
I
mean, you got one. You can literally talk. You can talk to him at any time. He'll fucking give you the time of the day. What I'm saying is that
it's the imposter syndrome.
Oh, I get you. Well, it
was really funny because like I was over the weekend, I was hanging out with a friend who did some commissions for me, and he had mentioned that he's like, how did we come up with... We started talking about my anxiety, and he goes, oh, I didn't know that you had anxiety. And I was like, hey, remember when I messaged you really frantically after I had been really sick for like a whole month, and I told you that I was really sorry and that I would like be getting on your commissions anytime now, and that like I hadn't forgotten about you. He goes, oh yeah, I thought you were just like giving me an update and let me know that you were sick and stuff like that. And I was like, no, that was me being sick and my brain saying, this person hates you because you haven't touched their commissions, and you're a shitbag.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, I didn't get that. And I was like, exactly.
No, that's
It's like, I didn't know that about you. And I was like, welcome to my life.
Welcome to my brain.
I don't know what Lilith thinks she's supposed to look like. What am I doing? I'm doing stuff. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Panel lining. Love it. Fucking sexy. 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 When your painting looks good.
I'm supposed to be doing that, like, messy... Doing that... What do you call it? The
edge highlight?
letter stuff again.
Oh, yeah, fair.
And I do these, like, hip pieces.
Simo, am I seeing you at PAX? Am I gonna see you there? Coming? Oh, I made like a little PAX template thing as well for like if people want to like show off what panels they're doing.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah,
the detail on. Oh, thank you, Wolfie. Sorry, I saw a compliment and I needed to thank them.
No, it's all good. You deserve them.
She's so pretty. Look how gorgeous this gorgeous lady is. Oh, she's so pretty.
I didn't know about that. Yeah, she's gorgeous, man.
She's so pretty.
Like, fan-fucking-tastic.
I love my lady Lilith. Oh, and more evidence that Reddit is shit.
Oh, we needed more?
I posted her on Reddit and it literally got no traction because people are shitbags.
Post in the. I reckon you should post. Did you post in Diablo or mini painting?
Mini painting. Post
it in Diablo, I reckon. I reckon it'll go way. We'll fucking pop off there.
I don't know.
Yeah, we can definitely have a meal and a drink at some point. I would love that. I've got even if we're just hanging out for like a catch up in the middle of the day sometime. I got a lot of time on Sunday because I got no panels at all that day, so we can go just chill out. That'll be my I'm going to get very drunk in the evening day. Also, I only just looked up and saw it on camera. If you ever need to just get like a confidence boost in your ability of painting, just simply by panel lining. So look at this leg. You see that leg there? I don't know if it's coming up, but you see that leg there?
Yeah.
And then you flip it over to the panel lined leg, and my gosh, the difference is like night and day. And all I've done is put a wash in those recesses. Yum, yum, fucking yum.
That's how I'm feeling about, like, look how boring this, like, brown is right here on these, like, this waist bit. This is just the undercoat for the bronze that I'm gonna put down.
Yeah.
But, like, look at this, like, just boring brown. And then look at this fucking belt. Oh, did I nail those? Do they look the same? Oh, they look the same. Gwah. Gwah.
Yeet. It's good.
The vibes are good.
This is actually one of those moments where the hook tip on a brush, like, because you've been painting for a while, actually really works in your favor, because the hook just, like, acts as, like, a pen drop for the wash.
Love that.
And it works like an ink pen almost, that I'm kind of just drawing in my shading.
Sounds wonderful. I have work on Sunday, but only till 6.
Oh, yeah, we'll see what we're doing after. That sounds good. Do you know if Jason's coming? We can also talk outside of stream because I'm like, no one's going to want to hear us just randomly organizing a friend catch up.
Catch up, be friends, do what I can't. Go to PAX.
One
Have
day.
Fun.
One day you shall.
I love you guys.
We're going to see Anne at this PAX. Speaking of people who wouldn't normally be at PAX. Yeah, no worries, man. We'll get something going. Yeah, we're gonna see Anne, the DM for our Power Rangers show at PAX as well, because she is, she flew in like last week into Melbourne. She's just like having a chill and a catch up because her parents either live here or coming over here for a holiday or something.
All right.
I don't remember the exact circumstances, but she's here for PAX and staying here for a little while over Christmas.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I need a really big fluffy. Haha. Yeah.
Oh. You make that noise, I just get images of myself just like dropping rocks on those guys. Yeah, I'm a certified Korok abuser.
It's funny because my hubby went through and found like all like what is it like 400 some odd Koroks.
I thought there was like 900. Holy shit!
There's like a whole bunch, but it's funny to me because he spent all of this time looking for those things and finding every single one, but you think my playthrough of Baldur's Gate is fast and ridiculous?
Yeah.
He's got like half the time logged, and he was like just behind me until until yesterday.
So, without spoilers, I know you've done it. I think you've done it.
I finished it.
Okay, well that means you have done it. I am currently in the location called the House of Hope.
I didn't do that.
You didn't do that?
Nope.
Did you just not want to do the Orphic thing?
Yeah, I just didn't do that. I was just like, fuck that guy.
What? Raphael?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh no, I'm not helping him. I'm stealing all of his shit.
Yeah, I didn't touch that shit.
That's fair. I am in there poking around and stealing everything that's not bolted down.
Yeah, my partner's doing that right now, and when I got up a second ago, he goes, "Yeah, the House of Hope is bullshit," and I was like, "I'm sure." That's why I didn't do it. Also, I couldn't find where to go.
Oh, fair.
I found like notes on it, and I was like, I can't find where to go. We're moving on.
There's like a devil house up in the north of the lower city.
Yeah, I just saw before we started stream. As my partner found it, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's where that bullshit is.
It's you get directed there by a few people if you want to go undertake its plot line, but it requires like some other quest line triggers for you to get it. So if you haven't really been following, it's more of a Lae'zel personal quest. So if you weren't really doing hers, if you're not doing hers, you're probably not going to find it easily.
Yeah. I did not keep Lae'zel in my party, so...
Oh, I didn't either. I still got him, though.
Oh, and you don't know what the problem was? Lae'zel wasn't in my camp in Act 3.
Oh, did that happen to you as well?
Uh-huh.
It also happened to me. I got it back, though.
I mean, I did too, but at like the end.
Oh, I did that specifically before I did any of this other stuff. Because I was like, I want Lae'zel to be here with me while I do that, so I delayed doing it. I actually did... The thing I did first was Will's plotline before anything else. Because I thought it was timed, and I thought I had to do all the stuff, otherwise I would be locked out of a lot of things.
It's like...
And that was a lot.
Vague way we're talking about plots.
Well, it's easy just to say this character's plotline because it's non-spoilery and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I just think it's funny that we're just talking like that.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil any of the wonderful people because some people don't have 120 hours like I did to pour into this game endlessly.
Yeah.
Like I talked to G of D a lot about this game, like almost weekly, and we haven't been able to catch up for 2 weeks. But then we did catch up, and she's barely ahead of where she was last time because she started 2 new playthroughs, and I was like, "Bro, finish the game." Finish the game before you start again. And she's like, I know, but and I'm like, where are you up to in your new playthrough? She's like, oh, I'm still in Act 1.
I saw a thing and it's like, guys, you're allowed to leave Act 1.
Yeah, it's not even the best act.
So I started my second playthrough. So by the way, Karlach made me cry the entire way through the last couple of hours of the game. Thank you, Larian Studios, for making me and my boo cry.
Oh, I haven't done any Karlach stuff because I was saving Fuckwit for the very end.
Yeah, I did hit... Well, so because Orin threatened me, because I did not commit to him.
I didn't either.
I didn't commit. I was just like, fuck
oh, no,
off.
wait. No, I forcefully did because if I didn't, he just attacked me and I couldn't get out otherwise.
So then Orin, I didn't want a thing to happen, so I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll take care of you first and then we'll deal with Orin.
See, I did Orin first.
But obviously I have Karlach in my party because Karlach is my boo.
Yeah.
So
she was also in my party when I had to go and watch him fucking have things happen to him, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, sick. And Karlach's just like, you're a fuckhead, straight to his face. And he's like, oh, don't be like that. Watch me be politically powerful.
I just sat there and I was like, you tell him, Karlach.
Yeah, no, I was just like, nah, she got this. But yeah, no, he basically was like, go and do these tasks for me. And I was like, yeah, like I fucking will. I'm just saying this to get out of here. And then Orin comes up and she's just like, nah, fuck that guy. And I go, I don't like either of you. But when I did Will's plotline, it pissed him off real bad. So I was already like, he counted it as a betrayal anyway.
Yeah.
And so I was free to ignore both of them.
So yeah, I finished it, and holy balls.
Yeah, and ending good?
I cried like a lot. A lot.
Okay, well.
More than one person should cry about a video game.
No, it's probably an adequate amount of crying. Oh yeah, that's nice panel lining.
So, I've got this. Oh my god, this skirt though. Whoa. So, I know I mentioned last time I did a bit of a boo-boo.
Yeah.
I should have been working on this skirt from the top down because I have to do these like faded, like dry brushed bits on the ends. I'm gonna have to do that here and on this second layer.
Yeah.
So I am doing that now, and oh boy, does it look good already.
Yeah, nice.
I love when colors work out. I know it's like it's so funny to me having seen like so many cosplays of like people doing just black, like black Lillith. Now this is not me bashing cosplayers, like, because I know that cosplay is up to interpretation.
It's also depending on what materials are available too is such a big factor.
I got lucky enough to find some like actual, like, here are some actual renders of what Lillith looks like in all the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Like, this is her rendered model. And it is actually different from this sculpt. So just because, like, to prove that, you know, nothing is perfect, this sculpt is different than the 3D render. I don't know, maybe that's copyright stuff or whatever.
Maybe.
To, like, make it slightly different so it's not exactly the same.
I mean, we have a friend, Soylent Cosplay, who did the Lillith for Blizzard in Australia. And so copyright wouldn't have been an issue there if she did a black one. But I literally think it just could come down to, like, a time and material availability and the time you need to also get the commission done.
Well, no, so like this, so now I'm talking about like this model in particular. So this 2-tier, like this 3-tiered skirt does not exist in the 3D render. It's actually just this underskirt and one of these overskirts. There's 2 of them on this. So the model is slightly different from the 3D render. So that's what I was like.
Maybe they've realized they had to. Maybe the designer, it could be even like the designer realized that the model was this big and painting that one big surface wasn't visually as interesting, so they added another one just to, like, spice it up for painters.
I don't know. No idea.
I mean, I know more detail is usually better because it's easier to paint effectively. Like, large flat surfaces look large and flat if you don't know how to blend or any of that, so having more spots for detail visually works, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to, like, work.
Not sure. I mean, because there's so much texture, you would think that, like, that wouldn't be an issue.
I don't know.
Don't know either. I'm just painting her.
That's fair. I realized I need to do some more silver detail on shit. Do some more silver detail while I'm here with this little backpack. But yeah, the panel lining's done. It's pretty good.
I think you're so amazing for having the patience to panel line.
That was easier than base coding, honestly. That's one of those tasks where I'm just like, oh, it's just like drawing them in. The edge highlights are going to be the hard bit. But again, Space Marines are one of those models where it, like, makes it a lot easier for you to do those said things.
What did I just stick my finger in?
I ask myself that frequently.
I looked and then my pinky is covered in purple paint, and it's like, all right, where was that? So what do I have to go over again? I have to do like a little Lillith update soon. I haven't had very much to update on her. The skirt has got me chuffed.
Oh yeah, chuffed?
Chuffed, I say. Chuffed.
Bloody chuffed. That skirt is nice and it makes me chuffed.
Man, I love when we've got that concentration thing going on. And we just both go absolutely silent.
my immediate thought is just to make a joke, being like, we're not being loud enough.
Nope, not being loud enough. More obnoxiousness.
What?
We promised the people chaos.
I'm sorry, we've let you down so violently.
Oh, look how cool that looks.
Yeah, that's nice. The fade looks good.
That's freaking sweet. And that's just dry brushing. That's just dry brushing. So much chuffed. Such a dad.
Yeah, you're a dad, Leia.
What could have happened with the Lillith model is that they gave the model company the design they had, but subsequent to that, it got altered slightly. Okay. I'm also wondering, like, sometimes, like, the modeling company will just, like, change. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess I shouldn't presume to know what modeling company is. I just think it's freaking cool.
Either way, none of it is at a detriment to the model.
Yeah. Like, I think another one of my, like, the things that made me notice it really was, like, for instance, this little peplum that not peplum, this little tabard that I worked on last week. It's actually quite, like, tucked under Lilith's, like, corset bit. It's a little bit more, like, up. Whereas this kind of, like, hangs below quite a bit. Yeah. So that was just, it was just something I noticed while I was, like, looking at this, like, detailed reference. And this model. Yeah. So it's just stuff I notice.
Definitely got to use a bit more water when you're not using a wet palette. God damn.
Are you not using a wet palette for something?
For this silver, no, because I got a brand new sponge, so I don't want to. I don't want to dirty it just yet. I don't want the first paint to get into it to be metallic. Also, don't use the speed paint metallics with a wet palette either. Flecks go fucking everywhere.
Aww. Idjit.
What'd you do?
stuck my finger in paint I just painted.
Yeah. Alright. I think I want to do one of those burnt flamethrower ends on this.
Oh, I love that effect.
I don't know what it's called anymore.
Speaking of my heart. I think it's
metal burn or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't fully know what it's called, but hot effect. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. That's a good word for it. Ah. That dry. Can I share something super? Like I just got a text from my dad. So this made me think of this. Can I share something with you that is entirely wholesome and just like the sweetest thing and very off topic? It has nothing to do with painting.
I mean, we don't really talk. We kind of not really talk about anything right now.
That's true. That's true. So my dad is getting really is getting back into music. My dad, all throughout my life, played guitar when I was young. So like I have a guitar. My dad actually just gave me his old acoustic guitar because he does not play it. And he got a new one for Christmas. My dad is also getting very much into Ghost. He loves Ghost, and he's like been teaching himself. My dad teaches himself how to play these like Ghost songs, which is very cool. And we happen to be talking about playing the guitar because I've been having some like trouble sitting down and like getting the. I don't want to say that I'm like. What's the word?
Is it the ADHD thing where you want to be good at it and you just can't?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the band Ghost. My dad is really into the band Ghost to the point where like he learned all of the history about the band. Like my dad is very much one of those guys is like, I want to know everything about the band that I can. Which is super cool to see him get really excited about it.
How very hyper focus of him.
It is very hyper. Like my dad does tend to hyper focus. Like
that shit's hereditary, man.
It is. It very much is. So here is an example of my dad's hyper focus. Is I happen to be telling him about a folk punk band that I listen to, and that like it's basically one girl with an acoustic guitar. I say band, it's really just like one singer. And I show him my favorite song, and I'm like, I'm trying to teach myself to play this song, but my problem is because I learned how to play acoustic guitar by finger picking, which is just like plucking the strings.
Yeah.
I have a really hard time strumming. Like I can't get my strumming rhythm, and I don't know what chords that I need to play. So the other night I get this like massive amount of text messages from my dad. Really it's on TikTok. My dad sends me this thing on TikTok, and it's this guy breaking down a strumming technique. And my dad goes, "Hey kiddo, I found that song by that band you really like, and I listened to it, and this is the strum pattern that she uses in the song.
Oh,
and
cool.
Here are the chords. I've already broken the chords down. Here is how you play it." My dad does not have any. No, he didn't make a TikTok. He videoed himself, sent it to me, like in our messages, breaking down, like in concert with like a TikTok that he found.
Yeah. That
was like. In the stuff that I was looking at, I'm getting teary. Like my dad just like broke it down for me.
Very sweet.
He has no desire to listen to my weird folk punk, but he found this band, listened to the song enough to figure out the chords and how to play it, and then sent it to me all broken down. And I was just like, this is the coolest shit ever.
That's good dad. That's good dad shit. That's good
So
dad
we're at
shit.
a wedding, and it's like everybody is like partying, and my dad and I are in a corner listening to Ghost. Like, and my dad's telling me about like, hey, you hear this solo? I can play up to this point right here.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, my dad does call me kiddo. That's
You call your
what
kiddo
I call
kiddo.
my kiddo.
Yeah.
I call my kiddo because my dad called me kiddo all my life. Working their concert in a couple of weeks. That's such an interesting coincidence. Oh, that's so cool, Sumo. My dad wants to go so bad. I guess they were really close to where my dad lives. But nobody wanted to go with him, and he didn't want to go alone. And I was like, oh, I wish you had told me. I would have totally gone with you. But it's just so sweet. Like my dad told me this wild story about like the guy who started Ghost. And he's like, something like he posts the first song that he wrote on MySpace one night, and he went to bed, and the next morning he woke up and it had gone absolutely through the roof. Like it got really popular. But I think it was like the same day his brother died, like in a car accident.
Oh, wow.
And like the singer was always like, I felt like I traded one thing for the other. And like he writes a song about it. And I was like, what a deep dive, Dad. But yeah, those like I just happened to like look over and see my guitar and remembered this story and like got the message from I just got a TikTok from my dad because that's how we communicate now.
If it works.
I've heard cool things about Ghost, but I'm forever a Dio guy. Yeah,
It's me, Dio.
Dio. Ronnie James Dio was a fucking man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This man was just... Ugh. By the way, Chumel, if you haven't listened to his dedication, or like the dedication CD that got made in Dio's like name, like where a bunch of bands got together and like did a bunch of his songs and like donated to a foundation that like his family started, you need to listen to that.
All right.
Bop, bop, bop. I haven't. You need to, my dude. There's like Corey Taylor, I think, does. Corey Taylor from Stone Sour and Slipknot does Rainbow in the Dark. I think Tenacious D does a song on there. There's a couple other ones. Those are the ones that I like that stuck out to me. They were also like my favoriteest songs. Or no, maybe I think Corey Taylor does maybe Holy Diver.
Holy Diver. That sounds like a song that Tenacious D would love to cover.
No, they do a different song actually. I can't remember what it's called. It's been forever since I've listened to that album. The sad part is that I've reached the age when Billy Connolly passes away, that all of my childhood heroes have gone. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I recognize the name. I'm gonna be honest, and I've told this to my dad. This is a horrible thing because he's always like, "Do you know this band member from this band?" And I was like, "I know the name, but I don't know who we're talking about. I have that name blind list. Like, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know who we're talking about."
Yeah.
I know the ones that are like integral to my life, like Ronnie James Dio. I'm gonna have Holy Diver stuck in my head for the rest of the session, though.
So, I need to battle mud these.
Which could be worse. Today, I did a deep dive on Grecian style music because for my D&D the DM for Hire thing, I put together a custom fucking Spotify playlist filled with ancient Grecian styled music to get people in the mood.
See, and this is why you need a higher layer for your game, because you will get ancient Grecian style music possibly played through the Discord bots that we already have set up available and the dice rolling mechanisms, that you could simply just use those. And then you can just type /play this song and it'll come up and you'll have that cool little Atmos music with Leia in your game. Just saying.
I'm just gonna send it to my players and be like, you can listen to this if you want to, but this is here's some atmospheric shit.
No, I just bring the music bot in and be like, mute it if you don't like it.
I did that for Spelljammer, for a custom Spelljammer game I want to run. I got the idea because my girlfriend put together a playlist for the Tyranny of Dragons games we're playing. And she's like, I put music in here that like I feel like each of our players would listen to.
With.
It's all like modern stuff, but it is like a lot of just
right?
fun.
Yeah,
it still fits.
There's a really fucking good, I use it every time. There's a playlist on YouTube that I type in simply just D&D Spelljammer combat music, and I think the first song's from a game, the game Fury, F-U-R-I. And it's just this whole like synthwave kind of like driving music that works really well for like space battles in Spelljammer. I've been using it. So to put in context, my weekly game has been in a Star Wars Armada fucking Resistance versus the Zarizian naval fleet scale combat, where we have the ship scale map of the star map in 100-foot scale, and then I have a ship map, and then right next to it, I have a ship map that is 5-foot scale, because they're constantly being invaded and boarded by teleporting astral elves.
Oh, you wanna know what? Did you post something like that?
I did.
I saw that.
I posted on Instagram the other day. I posted on my story.
I saw that. I thought that looked so freaking cool.
Yeah. Admittedly, I don't have 30 Star Moth mini ships, so I just used other random minis. But they have 30 spaceships filled with about 10 to 20 crew each, and the enemy has 30 Star Moth ships with about 10 to 20 crew each, and they've just been going at it. It's been 5 sessions. 5 full 3-hour sessions of just like, this game has turned into Warhammer a little bit, and a little bit of Starship, Starlight Imperium or whatever, and a little bit of D&D. Like, they have, and we've all got it in an initiative order. So like on one initiative count, the Allied Armada goes, and then the other initiative order, the Zarizian Armada goes, and then on another initiative order, there's battle losses where one ship a turn is destroyed at random. And then,
oh my god!
And then we get around to the players' turns, where they each have to fight these fucking Astral Elf commanders. But the Astral Elf commanders have to work out if they can triangulate a position with a scry spell onto their ship. So sometimes, actually, it happened last time. They rolled a teleport mishap 3 times in a row, and each time you roll a mishap, you take 3d10 force damage as you teleport inside a wall by accident, and then you have to roll on the table again to see if you succeed on where you're going. And if you and they mishapped 3 times in a row, so they took about 50 damage before they could even board the ship.
Oh my god!
Basically, you get stuck in like a glitch loop of a teleport until you either die or land where you kind of need to go.
I have had one of those mishap happen.
Yeah.
In one of my regular D&D games.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
They're not fun.
Yeah, so that's happening with the Astral troops, and that currently is the only thing stopping them from getting boarded by like 2 or 3 high-level troops at a time. But 1 a turn is getting through. And I was like, at the end of last session, I was like, "How are you guys going?" They're like, yeah, we're kind of fucked right now. And I'm like, all right, well, you guys got to kill some ships a bit quicker, because the amount of guys that are boarding your ship is directly correlated to the amount of ships that are left in the battlefield on the larger scale. So you might want to focus fire some of these ships a bit more rather than kind of attacking them all at once. But yes, that is a 5-session long combat that I've been running. So what's that? Actually, no, it's been 4 sessions so far. That is 12 hours of combat prep, combat setup, and combat execution over the last 4 weeks. Yeah, it's been very cool. And that's what you get if you're at my in-person games.
I kind of can't wait, because Start Playing is talking about how they really want to go to a format where you can do in person.
Well, you can just organize that. You just need to. That's just a matter of.
I would have to find because like I actually looked for that first before I started this on this website. Like I actually did like a lot of research to find like if there were any like shops that were looking for DMs or anything like that. But
most of them want you. Basically, most of them just like. From my experience, most of them are happy for you to play in their spaces. If it brings them further business, because you'll buy snacks and all that, and maybe stuff while you're there, you know. One of the stores that was near me offered me like a discount on stuff if I was to play games there, and I could use the thing for free because people would consistently be in the store.
But the problem again arises that I don't have any really big gaming stores near me.
Yeah, I'm in a very, very large city, and I have to travel about an hour to get there. But I guess that's what I gotta do. Like, I say like I'm going to people's houses. Some of them, like, my weekly game for Spelljammer takes me an hour and 10 minutes to get there in traffic. Those guys are lucky as well, because they're my very first ever booking. They're on a grandfathered rate that I still had to raise the price for because the fuel cost was just killing me. But they're on my lowest rate out of anyone. But that's the benefit of getting in early, I guess. They're on the mates rates, I would say at this point.
The mates rate.
We've been playing together for 3 years. This is our third campaign. No, 4 years. And that's why I'm happy to do a 5 session long combat, because they're super into it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they, you know, the way they've set up their game, they're playing One Piece in space. They're playing One Piece in space. No worries, Simo. Lovely to have you here, man.
Have a good one, man.
But yeah. Ooh, I love the wash phase. It makes everything look so fucking good.
Isn't that the best feeling?
Oh, I love washes. It's just...
I'm so excited to wash this corset. It's so fucking good.
But yeah, I think that's part of it. It's like, you gotta be... If you're keen for some in-person stuff, but people are like a little bit further away, factor that into what you're willing to do for pricing as well.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I got asked to do a party. I did a birthday party last weekend, and I gave them my birthday party rate. But then I also had to add I actually worked out the exact fuel cost. I had to add almost $50 in fuel, and I don't see any of that money. That's going in my car.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta add this on top because I'm losing money out of my regular rate if I don't charge for the fuel, because it is an hour and a half drive, but it's more of a distance drive rather than a stop and start city drive.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of it, I'm just not having. There's not as much fuel. Over 100 Ks. But yeah. It's always factors.
That's a killer.
And you also don't feel like you have to be stuck on a singular rate as well. I learnt to like go. So my rates will start at like, yeah, I calculated it the other day when it was $2.30 a liter. It was rough. Because I was like, I don't know what the fuel price is going to be like when I go do that game. So I just got the highest one that day. And I was like, look, at worst case scenario, it's going to be this much fuel. Because fuel is not fucking cooling off recently. But yeah, I'll always start by asking like how many players that they have in their game and how long they want the game to run for. Because I start my pricing at 4 players for 3 hours. And then if someone wants something more custom, because birthday parties are always like 6 to 8 to 10 players, I'll adjust the cost based on that. Or if they want to play a little longer. Like this weekend, no, on Friday, I've got a game at a board game bar, and I think we're playing for 4 hours with 6 players. Oh yeah, that's nice.
What you got going on?
No, yours.
Oh, mine?
So I saw Chemel's comment, and I didn't read it out, and just went, oh yeah, that bronze looks nice.
This looks fucking bitchin'.
It looks great, man.
This Rhinox hide is doing some work, man.
What a great color, generally.
I used to not like it. Like, I was not a big fan of how dark it is, because it's very hard to wash. Because it doesn't feel like it makes a huge difference.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to... Yeah, you've just reminded me. Rhinox hide needs a purple wash. Because it makes it look better, for some reason. I think the purple, like, contrasts well. I don't know. Either way, I was literally washing Rhinox hide just then. And I need to switch to my dark purple wash.
I'm doing brown for that, like, classic leathery.
I think I like the dark
look.
Purple tint because it's like so dark in the recesses it looks black, but it's got a splash of color difference in it.
I think it looks good with, like, I'm doing some, like, serious highlighting.
Yeah, I haven't got to the highlighting. I'm just doing washing on mine.
I've been getting into the habit of... This is actually something I picked up when I started doing more Warhammer painting, is doing a dry brush, a wash, and then another round of dry brushing.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. I'm typically...
Or edge highlighting, depending on what I'm doing.
I'm typically... If I want to do a dry brush in there, I like that, but I'm usually impatient, so I just do the... I do the base shade and then edge highlight, and then I'll go back and wash it again if I have to. Oh, sorry, there'll be a first wash in there as well. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's
I feel
good.
like this brush is too big.
That's a nice purple wash. To do some cleanup after this, but right now it's all looking pretty good.
I have to go back and do those studs in kind.
That's
really make sure that those are done. Man. I have to... I forgot to wash her back. Whoops!
Oh, noozle.
Let's see. We need flesh wash. Did you do umber? Oh shit. Oh no, it was gray and then thinner. It's always important to get someone to help you wash your back. Yep. That's the truth. So for Lilith's back, we do 2 drops of pale gray, 1 drop of flesh wash, and then an amount of thinner medium to make it look nice and pale.
Nice.
And then we just give that a nice little mixy, and you can see that that makes like a nice kind of grayish but slightly pink. We do want, there is a little bit of color in Lilith. I'm going to put that on and make sure that's nice and thick.
Thick.
I'm going to put that on the back region. Take some of that out. And then I'm going to let her dry over there for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm reminded not to touch her.
All right. Shading on the pouches. Done. Oh, it's got so much more depth now.
Don't you love that?
Yeah.
I meant to mention, I love that fucking purple carapace.
Yeah, it's the
on his shoulder.
It's like that. That's like the stereotypical Leviathan carapace color. So I'm actually gonna wash that darker in black right now.
Oh.
Because I want it to be like a really... I actually wanted it to be a darker purple than it is. I wanted to use Nagaroth Knight. However, Duncan Rhodes doesn't have a color that dark yet in purple. So, nothing saying a couple of black layers of black wash won't solve my problem there. So I want it to be like quite dark purple, and then I want to like highlight the edges in like a nice sharp color.
Ooh.
Like a nice
So
sharp
I'm about to
purple.
do some dry brushing. So for anybody who wasn't here for this last time, so what I'm going to do is Lilith has... Let me dim this down a little bit. So Lilith has on these little bits, these like this like nice light section, just like around the outside edges of this bit. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this Ethereum blue and I'm just dry brushing it on the edge to give it that nice like bluish tint on the edges. Now I'm probably going way overboard with it, but I might do a little bit of glazing to bring it back a little bit. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
That's fair.
Ah! Be nice if I didn't drop my mini. Ooh, too much on there.
Alright. That darkened down nicely. There you go. That's the Purple carapace after a wash there, Leia. It's like quite a bit darker.
Oh yeah.
But that's actually what I wanted. I want it to be nice and dark like that.
Nice.
And then I'm just gonna take like a really sharp brush at some point and just like edge highlight just like the striations and the lines on the edge, so it makes it look like it's like kind of chipped and carapacey.
Yeah.
And then I need a flesh wash for his head. Wherever that's gone. Royal cloak, mud. Flesh wash. At 12:06, still got a little bit left. Whoa, that made him way more tan. It's not bad, though.
Oh. What? Oh,
your cloak?
That just looks fucking...
Yeah, nice.
Sick. Love it. It is a little bit more grainy than I want it to be, but I guess... It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Remember, a wash will smooth that out.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Because it'll blend it together a bit more. Okay. Should I put like a touch of gold down there where that skull is? Should that skull be in black as well? There's like a little dangly keychain skull on his hip, and I'm like, should I make that silver or black? Or gold, sorry.
What are the metallic accents on your guy?
I've only got silver so far.
I would do silver then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I shall do that.
All right. What do you reckon with this? This is a bit more like purpley than her other regular skirt, whereas this is like a super navy blue. Wondering what I should wash this with, if it would be. Is it gonna make these too purpley? Should I do like some Nagaroth Night?
As in, are you doing the purple? Are you doing a purple wash?
Yeah.
On the leather, like we were talking about?
No, on her skirt bit.
Oh yeah, sure. Nagaroth Night's not a that's a base coat. I think you'd be looking
Violet.
Yeah.
Druchii Violet.
Druchii
Violet.
Gucci Violet.
I said Ducci. Druchii Violet.
Ducci Mane. I don't know, yeah, do
right. I'm like afraid it's gonna turn those bottom pieces to purple. Oh my god. Okay. That made that really purple. Actually, you wanna know what? No, that's good. And then I'll go over it with just like a hint. Just a hint. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. You can tint it down with some brown if you need to, like a really light brown wash.
Well, it turned my base very purple.
Yeah, maybe is it too late to add some medium into it?
Well, I'm wondering,
because I would have done the Druchii. Oh yeah, it's quite purple, isn't it?
But I'm wondering if it'll be okay, and then I'll just take the blue and then like just go over the tips just a little bit.
Yeah, do that. Oh, I didn't realize that was a blue you were doing on those tips. Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah, it's like a bluey.
Okay, I thought that was
color.
supposed to be like more brown, like closer to Rhinox hide. No, okay, yeah, that's fine then.
No, this like overskirt is kind of like a dark purpley color compared to like the rest of her outfit is quite blue.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wash this with some Druchii Violet to kind of pick out some of those purpley bits.
Yeah.
And then hopefully also kind of smooth down this washing. I'm just ooh, okay, trust the process. We're trusting the process.
Trust the process. The other thing is that yeah, if you wanted to tint warmer and just do some brown on top.
And not necessarily, I don't really need any warmth. It's just like, did I make it too purple?
Oh, yeah. Find out.
Like, ooh. Ooh.
What's up? Longest work call ever. Welcome back. What have you worked out, Leia?
I'm like smashing it with a paper towel.
Oh yeah, dab it up. Or you could also if you like do some stippling with some different colors in there, that'll look pretty good too.
I'm stippling. I'm like taking a paper towel and I'm like tapping the ends.
Yeah.
To like get some of my blue back. And then what I'll do is I will take my blue and I will just like dab the ends again.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly
layers, guys.
It's all about layers.
trusting the process. I am sweating. I'm so nervous.
It's okay.
It's not okay, Matt.
It is okay.
Have you seen how much time I put into this, Lilith? Did you see it? See all
I
of
have.
it? How is this dry? It's not dry yet. I don't have anything to paint. Oh wait, no, I do. I can do the tail. Boop. 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 This is also gonna be bronze. I'm pretty sure. I think it's like bronzy and then like it turns flesh colored. Bronzy. It's like bronze and then turns to like bone colored. Interesting. So.
What color brain should I make this? Oh, weird. It's like a pale. Okay.
I feel privileged to have gone on this thought journey with you. More compliments. Wait, what thought journey would we do? Wait, I'm so confused. What just happened?
I don't know either. Compliments.
Well, we do have to compliment one another.
I think your fucking Lilith is looking so good at the moment. Like so good. And I think that's a testament to how good you are as a painter.
I think that your Blood Ravens Leviathan guy, he's looking so cool, and that panel, that panel, the panel lining is just mwah.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous, and I think you're a wonderful human being.
Yeah.
That pushes me to do amazing things, and you're awesome.
Shit.
You're going through the process of what to paint, how to paint it. You thought you had nothing to paint, and then you found a thing to paint, and you were happy again.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the great thing about giant models, is you got plenty to paint. However, I just thought of a problem. Once I paint this tail, it's going to be wet, and I'm not going to be able to put it down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're fine. It's fine.
It sure will.
I'm also running out of space to hold it. I'm sorry, I'm not painting in frame.
It's alright.
It's just a little bone tail.
That's the other thing. If we can try and get your new webcam, it's a wider lens, so you can put it to exactly how far away you want it, and you'll be painting a bit more on camera if that's ever been a worry.
It's really just like I have a really bad habit of painting very close to my chest.
That's fair. I do the same thing as well, but I've tried to like specifically paint about this far away, because if I go too close, my head just, you see my schnoz right on camera there. But I love being this close.
Is that wash already dried? Am I that awesome?
Yes.
No, it's not all the way dried.
I still think that
we wish. Everything is washed. I can't do anything. I'm gonna drink something.
I have a rogue bristle. Annoying.
Besides, you don't want to huff the paint that closely. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like aerosol paint. Thank heavens. It's just acrylic.
Yeah,
it's
acrylic. You'll be okay.
I could paint a bloody skull.
Yeah, you should do that.
Anybody who doesn't like blood, look away now. That is your one and only warning. That's all I got.
You have been warned.
Wee.
You have become...
Wee.
Ow.
Huh?
You've become weird.
I've become weird?
Yeah, you've got beans.
Matt, I hate to be this guy, but...
What?
I've always been this weird.
No, you were saying... Dust. No. You were saying that you didn't have beans at the
Paint
start,
pot won't
and now
stay
you're
open.
full of them.
I have the beans. Oh no, is my blood for the blood god no good anymore? I don't know. How bloody should a hand be if it's holding a bloody skull?
Well, how recently bloodied was it?
Extremely.
If she's like just pulled it out of someone, yeah, drench the hand.
Yeah.
Zelda Lo-Fi is hitting it for me today. Oh boy, it's a bright color to have to re-establish.
Is that bloody enough? I'm trying to imagine what it would look like if you're like holding a skull like this. Like, what are the rivulets gonna end up doing? They're like pool around your knuckles, right?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Me. I didn't like where I put that blood rivulet.
Done these elements last week.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't paint the Tyranid, the dead Tyranid on the base. And I'm like, now I gotta paint this, like, bone white color as its tentacles.
Oof.
Over black. It's okay because it's gonna be messy with it because it's on the base and I haven't done any of the base yet. Just annoying.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Blood.
Yeah, nice.
Blood. Gallons of the stuff. Give them all the take that was ever. I give them blood. We're out of that because there's about to be a blood. Should probably actually cover the skull in this stuff so it's the same tone. I love this technical paint. There's something wrong with me.
The blood god?
Yeah.
It looks like good. It looks good.
Yeah. All right. I might probably get the red off my fingertips before I touch anything else. Actually, come to think of it, I'm not going to touch Lilith's head until I wash my hands.
Not at all.
That pale skin, it's gonna pick up everything. Alrighty. I'm gonna see if trusting the process paid off.
Yeah. Dead guy on the base.
Yeah.
So that's like it's actually like, they've got like bone white tentacles in this for this color scheme. You can see that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've also noticed I refreshed my stream and it has caught way back up now.
Nice.
So if you're seeing it at a bit of a delay, like 5 or 10 seconds, that'll be all good.
No, I saw it pretty quick.
Okay, maybe it was just my end then that I was seeing my own one quite late. Smooth. Oh, I'm gonna go see Ninja Turtles tomorrow, the new one.
Ooh, excited?
Yeah, it's the animation style's really what's grabbing me on it. It looks really good. Like they've clearly, like, animation's kind of going through like a great phase at the moment where we've got all this like experimental style popping up between studios because everyone's worked out, oh, well, we don't need to, you know, let's push the art form rather than just trying to make everything look the same or realistic. They're like, no, let's go into the cartoon and see what we can do, like mess with frame rates and art styles and shading, and I really love what's coming out of it. Like, there was a I think it was a DreamWorks movie called The Mitchells versus the Machines. And they were, I think that movie was done by the same studio as Spider-Verse, or it was inspired by Spider-Verse, one of the two, and it was just so good. Like, the animation on it was fantastic. And then you've got Spider-Verse 1 and 2, and then you've got some of the DreamWorks stuff's been getting really cool as well. Generally, like Illumination's really come into their own as kind of like a really high end animation quality. Like the Super Mario movie looked amazing, and like you know,
it really did.
You know, for what Minions has done to our culture as a society is a separate conversation to the quality of animation that Minions has, because that franchise is fan-fucking-tastic in their animation. You know, Illumination, like Angry Birds movie was very good as well. Like another one that they did. They really specialize and have hit such a good vibe with their animation, but also with like taking a property and not just fucking putting it into the ground and drowning it. Like Mario was good. Angry Birds, did not expect that to be a good movie. Was a good movie. Both of them even, actually. There was two of those things. Minions, you know, that had a weird resonance with mums, and a lot of horny Facebook memes came out of that, which was kind of weird. Movie was all right. Despicable Me, fantastic.
I like those ones.
Yeah, they're good movies. They got less good as it went on, but they're still good movies.
Yeah. Okay. I have feelings about the skirt. However, I have to repaint in the bottom skirt, so we will see how that goes.
Yeah. It's reading as a dark purple if you don't want that.
It's supposed to.
Okay. Well, then that is good then. Right?
If you look at I think it's still in live chats. If you look at the art that's in there.
Live
for
chats.
The Lillith.
Yes. Live chats.
That skirt does.
On the model, or do you mean the in-game model?
The in-game model.
God, where is that?
It reads. It should be the last thing on there.
Oh yes, sorry, I've scrolled too far. Oh yeah, Yeah, it's like a dark... It's purple with brown in it, by the look of it.
I don't see the brown, but I see the purple.
I think it's the dusty look
and
to
I
it.
think...
You could probably darken that down again if you wanted.
It's pretty dark.
Maybe it's the lighting.
I'm also gonna darken. I'm wondering if once I paint this back in, this might. We'll see.
I mean, in any case, it's reading really well. I think it's a mix between like your light's super bright and this art is super dark. That's kind of messing with my perception a bit. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, I guess. Like,
no, it doesn't. But like,
are you
I want it to be as close as I can get it.
I mean, sometimes good enough is where we need to be. Also, when you're not doing side by side with the art itself, it's it's gonna look how it's supposed to, because you're gonna be like, oh, that's exactly where that is. That's dark purple.
Yeah, it is. If it also holds its own, then I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Like, I'm supposed to be doing, like, Wraithbone or whatever on these tentacles, and I am absolutely not doing that because I don't want to go downstairs. But I'm looking at this going, like, that's like a light cream color, and that's what I want. So that's what it is.
Oh, God.
What's that handle color supposed to be? I don't remember. Oh, black. Okay. I can work with that.
I was gonna say if it's Blood Ravens, it's probably black.
Then I shall simply douse this with some black wash and be done with that. Yes. Standing on a little alien lad. And while I have some time while that dries, what's a good earthy tone that's not gonna be Rhinox, you reckon?
I have a tone that I really like called Flat Earth. It's like a medium brown with like yellowy tone.
What's the equivalent?
Like kind of halfway, but it's like halfway between XV88 and Dryad Bark.
Oh yeah. Okay, so XV88 is that one. Gizmo. No. Yeah, Gizmo's XV, and then you said Dryad Bark?
Yeah, it's like halfway between the two.
Dryad Bark, that's kind of like here, I think. Ancient Forest. Oh, Scorched Earth, okay. Alright, I have the equivalent of both of those. Oh man, those are two quite different colors, aren't they? So Scorched Earth's like a really muted brown, and then Gizmo's quite a yellow brown. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. So like,
I think the muted Earth could go well here because there's so many other colors competing.
Here you go.
Yeah, so Gizmo's like that, roughly.
Uh-huh. I think there's XV88 next to it.
Oh wow, okay, mine's nothing like that. These are my two that are saying they're equivalent. So that's...
This is XV88.
Yeah, I've got... That's XV88 for me. Oh, you've got the...
That's what I say.
Oh, you've got both XVs out. Okay. Sorry, I thought you had Dryad Bark out.
No, so this is Flat Earth. Take a little bit of whatever this color is and put a little bit of Dryad Bark in it to make it a little bit more muted.
Yeah. Do I have something that's similar? I don't. Oh, Mornfang Brown could be the way to go.
I don't know a Citadel equivalent because I don't.
No, that's all right.
Have one.
I'm just trying to get to. I actually think this color here that I've just picked up is the equivalent without being the equivalent. It's like a gray. It's like a desaturated yellowy green brown.
Yeah. Half the time y'all are talking about paints, my brain starts thinking, are you talking about Star Wars XV88 or J42? So what needs to happen is I need to buy the Donkey Roads paints so I can refer finally to paints that Matt knows.
Well, no, do you want me just to send you this conversion chart? Because it's got Citadel.
No, because you use it.
No, I'll send you a fit picture of it.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Because I'm trying to work with Donkey Roads now that they're up here, but I've got Citadel and Army Painter equivalents on the sheet as well. Because I'm still learning this like set of paints.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not exact. They're like slightly different. Like every color has a almost equivalency, but they're not because they're clearly trying to sit slightly away from it to not be the same paint.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the brown that I was looking at. What do you reckon about this one?
That's like really red. I would be worried about the that's why I was aiming for like a yellowy tone, so then that way it stands distinct from the model.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid mixing.
Well, then don't mix. So what you could do is use the one that's the equivalent of the XV88 and then use a brown wash when you wash it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've just found this sandstone-y looking one which kind of looks in the middle. Check that out.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
All right, maybe I'll use, it's called Dust Bowl, and it's the equivalent of, Dust Bowl is Steel Legion Drab.
Ooh, I love Steel
Legion.
That one.
Oh, have we frozen?
I like that color.
We're still here on my screen. Are we good? Are we good?
Well, I see okay. Did we?
It's still going on mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, I'll use some Steel Legion equivalent because I think that's the color that you. It seems to be the color that sits enough in between. It's it's a yellowy. It is desaturated yellowy brown. You're right. Oh, one comment. Need to mix that one a bit more next time.
Ooh, yeah, Chemo says that was a them problem. Well, welcome back, Chemo.
You can see I've been painting quite intensely today because I've got, look at my thumb. So it's just covered. That's a good painter's thumb today. Jess and I have been painting a fair bit over the weekend. I bought a... Okay, so I know I said I wouldn't buy a Tyranid model until I was done with my Leviathan stuff. However, I was feeling good and I was feeling myself and having a good week of like earning money last week. Because I had I had a lot of games and I hadn't spent any money in a little while, and then Jess was like, you know what, fuck it, just get a, we're at the hobby store, you wanted a brush, but like, is there anything you want here?
Treat yourself.
Yeah, and so I picked up a Tyranid Hive Tyrant and I have built it, and that is, so it's none of the new models that just got released, which I also would like, but Jess wrote some down as like present fodder. But yeah, I got my Tyranid Hive Tyrant. Which is the very first Pokemon Tyranid model that I concepted. It's going to be my Charizard because it has massive wings, and is typically and a Hive Tyrant's typically the leader of one of the leaders of the army. So I figured, what better Pokemon the silhouette will read really nice as a Charizard.
Nice.
And so. I got myself a little Hive Tyrant, I made the winged variant of Hive Tyrant. And You know, when I get around to finishing the other Pokemon Tyranids, because I want a little break from it at the moment to finish this guy and then get back into it. I will paint up a Charizard.
Ooh, ah.
What's up? You liking it?
Oh man. It's ooh. It is coming together.
Yeah, nice.
I feel like my colors are a little bit more vibrant, or no, that this dark brown is or this dark blue. It's gonna be okay. I think I'm okay. It's okay. It's all good. So, question.
Yes.
So I feel like I need to dim it down a little bit. I feel like it's a little too clean, a little too bright.
Yeah.
Would it be totally insane to put a black wash over the whole thing? Like half black, half like
if you're gonna do that, start in an area to test it first with some medium in it.
I was gonna say, like, it would be like medium and black.
Yeah, just yeah. I don't want you to accidentally undo your work.
So I noticed like this is like more desaturated. I feel like it's too bright. It's too much.
I agree that it's a lot. It's just I just really am. I'm worried that you're gonna be upset with if you do it with too much intensity. Because you've been working on it a long time.
I've only been working on it today. I don't know. I kind of like it. Oh no.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
Maybe put it down and come back to it.
So, see if I can. Excuse my phone for being too bright. Ah. Come back. There you go. Like, I don't know.
No, I get you. I think. Look, if anything, darken down your edges a bit, but sparingly.
So I also feel like this needs some more. I don't really want to necessarily dry brush it. I mean, I could dry brush it, but I would want to dry brush it with like maybe some Dawnstone.
Wolf says, "Do you like the contrast with the bronze?"
I think it looks okay with the bronze. I think it's like the edges are so bright. Sorry, I'm starting to handle it because it's still a little wet in certain places.
Yeah.
It's just like these edges like are so bright that I'm like,
I'm I think, yeah, I'm just nervous because you did a lot of work on it. So, yes, asterisk, if you're asking opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks good already. That's kind of it, right?
Yeah.
Another reason why I was like, maybe come back to that one and decide if you still have the same feelings later to change it.
Let me... I know it doesn't match the picture, but doesn't it look independently good? But also what Wolf said. You should let it dry and come back to it in a bit, though. Okay, I will not spontaneously do a thing to it.
Yeah, we're also towards end of stream, so there's an excuse to come back to it later.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. It's like, oh, you know what? I can also look at it, so I know what it looks like with the bronze. Let's.
You wouldn't repaint a mini.
Ooh. See, I feel like it's too cold for how warm the rest of the stuff is.
But it contrasts well, though.
It does.
The warm and the cool actually looks good.
It could look really good with the rest of the blue.
What if you did a blue wash? Like a dark blue wash.
That'll, like, give me the grayish tone I'm looking for.
Well, won't the... Because it'll be a dark purple if you wash it with black, right?
Yeah.
So if you did a dark blue wash, it would go grey blue or more? Right? Is that right?
It would probably go more blue, yeah. If I use the... What is it? Drakenhof Nightshade?
Yeah, either Nightshade or like... Oh, there's no other real blue wash, is there? Not that'll darken.
Could do Drakenhof Nightshade with like a hint of black in it.
Maybe. Again, just like do it mediumed down though. I don't know. I'm nervous about this one. It doesn't give me the good feelies straight off the bat.
It's like, looking at mommy. Yes, bitch.
It looks great. Oh my god, that fucking hand. Holy shit. What'd be really cool? Have you got the hand dripping down? Yeah. On the top of the hand, it looks like so reverse to where you had it just before. The top of the hand looks like it could maybe use a streak of blood going into the clothing. Because right now, it looks like you've just kind of put the blood stopping at the wrist. Where I feel like the angle she's holding it at would also trail down the wrist.
I was thinking that too. So I think now that I know that, like, just drop her on her head. Now that I know she's like she's definitely holding it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this blood driplet. Oh, I'm not done with this bloodied hand. Don't worry. I also have the other one that's gonna be actually dripping blood.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But that looks really good.
And I'm like,
fuck, that head looks awful in a good way. Yeah, I think some like I even love the idea of like when you've done the clothes, fucking blood stain the inside of that robe. Like just get a big streak going down it.
I was like thinking like, man, do I want to like do it on her face or anything, or should I keep her face really pristine?
She is pristine. Her work is not.
Oh.
You know, because she's clean. But she has just killed someone. That's like you don't spatter her in gore. She's too good for that. But she'll get her hands dirty. She is precise. That's it. Yeah, she has reached into someone and pulled their heart out without getting herself dirty. Whereas the big Chungus, old Diablo guy, Diablo, would rip you apart and bathe. She ain't like that. Is that the correct vibe?
No. Yeah, basically.
More of an elegant evil, I guess.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. More like Diablo. Pretty good. I like that.
Oh man. Cause yeah, I'm planning on doing, there is a technique that you use like, some people use like small strands of filament. I've also seen people like make jokes about them using like pet hair, like on the tips of stuff.
Oh yeah.
To like make blood drips. So I have this really cool hand. Where's her other hand? Here we go. Whoa. So I've got this other cool like claw grip hand, and I want to do like small filaments of blood drips.
Nice.
So she's got like. Here's her other hand.
Yeah.
So she's gonna have like.
I know there's a way to like clag up the paint as well to make it look bloody.
Oh well, the
is that the paint?
The blood for the blood god is already kind of viscous.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
That's why when I put it on her fingers, I also like clumped it onto the head as well, because I had used contrast paint to make the head look like kind of bloody by itself. But blood for the blood god is a little bit claggy. It's a little bit like viscous, so it pools. So I wanted to put it all over the head, so then that way I actually had it sitting in my keyboard like up, so it would all kind of pool. Like it's actually like you can't really see it on screen here, but you can. It's like pooled in the eye sockets.
Yeah, fair.
And whatnot, and like I tapped it onto her fingers a whole bunch, so her fingers or like her fingertips like look very sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, that's the plan. I feel like though I kind of want to keep her super precise. I am going to at some point on the base, I am going to make like blood drips where her hands are, so that's like you can see it like dripping onto the platform.
Hell yeah.
So I got plans. We got enough time for me to dab. Actually, no, because I wanna paint the sleeves before I put any blood close to them.
Yeah. Do the sleeves later. Because that's like a.
That's why I had like the blood drip like stop on her forearm.
Yeah, it's more of a finishing touch rather than a.
Yeah.
Do it now. Most of blood gods like that, right? You do it after the fact.
Yeah, I'm just doing it now because it's like because it's gonna be mostly on her hand. I don't have very much to do on that arm, but
Yeah.
Once I start doing like sleeves and shit,
It's gonna be good.
So good. Well, I guess I should do an outro, huh?
Yes, while I'm just reestablishing some people.
Ooh, I am not typing. Alright, y'all, you know who I am. My name is Leia. You guys can find me, yay, on right there. So all of my socials, you can find me at Sorceress Sundry. That's on the Instagrams, the Twitters, the all of the things. Come hang out with me, see all the things I post. I've been trying to get better about posting stuff, but you know, art is a thing that happens. Also, you guys can book me now for games on Start Playing. I'm available. You pay me money, I will show up, and we'll play games, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. We'll put the review link in Discord as well if you want to give her a review, and even if you you've only seen her play, any gets her over the line, it would be great.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, here's my guy in the end of it. He's looking pretty good. The squiddly boy is base coated on the base.
Oh, so good.
And he's looking fancy. I could leave him just washed as finished, but I'm gonna keep going further. I'm gonna do some skin tone highlights. I'm gonna do some reestablishing of the base coat. I'll do that next week. It's like, I like the idea of doing a nice model for this guy because he's quite detailed. All right. Yeah. Will Neff the Barbarian. All right. You know me, I'm doing shit at the moment. Come see me at PAX. PAX is where I'll be.
Yeah.
If you want stickers, I got a shitload of stickers and dice sets to give out at PAX if you want to come see it. Let me know in the Discord if you want me to reserve one for you or give it to you in person. Alex, if you're still around, you've got that Taco Bell one with your name on it, literally. Other than that, I can see Phoenix Iwaki is, yeah, I got lots of, like, you know, got Dragon Ball Z ones, I got One Piece ones, I got a Grand Theft, I already said Grand Theft Auto, you know, Split the Party Chapter 5, I got some regular logo stickers, I got a Dragon Ball looking one. I'm just doing little packs, and you know, I'll give you a random one if you find me at PAX. If you want one specifically, I'll write your name on it. Let's go raid Phoenix Iwaki. They're playing Out of the Abyss, their campaign. I don't know how many episodes it is. However, we'll give them a raid if you want to see some D&D getting played. There we go. Thanks for sticking around. Zephyr Storm continuing next week. Is that the last one before PAX? That might be our last Zephyr Storm episode.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see how we go, and we'll check in with Anne and the gang to see what they're doing over there. See you later, everyone. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Give them some